So I woke up at 1:30 a.m. I don't know what's wrong with my brain, but every time I've stayed up for 24 hours and went to sleep, you would expect to, at least sleep like 9-10 hours for the sleep that your body have lost. But my body doesn't work like that. So I sleep around 6 to 7 hours after I've stayed up for 24 hours. So the day after I pulled a all-nighter and woken up, then I can't sleep. It's been like that, so I'm very prepared this time. I think I need to go to sleep or at least lay myself down in bed pretty early so I have a chance to get at least a little bit tired. Because the last couple of times I've been like a owl in the night after I've been doing an all-nighter. The clock is almost 6 a.m. right now, and I will go straight to editing yesterday's video, day 11. This is day 12. The time moves fast. I just made some eggs and meatballs, and I have a cup of coffee, of course. I just got done editing day 11, and I'm 20 minutes behind schedule. So as soon as this one has exported, I will check it out for mistakes and upload it directly to YouTube, and then I will go directly to start producing the personal brand video for short form. And I have until 11 a.m. to do that, and from there I will find the English Word app and also do some real world task. I made a schedule from hour to hour in like military style, see if I can keep it up. I will go ahead and do some more coffee. I got into a flow mode when editing this. I'm starting to get a really good flow mode when editing on the computer, actually. Getting used to the shortcuts and all that, So it was a good idea to testing this out, because once I get used to this, I might get used to using the auto caption feature on the computer too. So I can start creating the short form content on it too and make it even faster, be more productive. Yes, sir. All right.
Plan that meets your goals and needs as a student. Let's get started. Right now, you probably understand at least some English. Maybe you studied it in school, or you've watched American movies, or you're currently learning as an adult. And that's fantastic. But in order to find resources that...
So I've done some research and I found this app called Word of the Day, where it will send you a notification at your preferred time, and it will help you increase your vocabulary. Word of today: contumacious.
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 Adjective: willful, defiant, and rebellious against authority. Alright, so the spoiled kid here doesn't want to go to the dentist, so therefore he's contumacious. So therefore he's contumacious. So if I don't want to pay tax, I'm contumacious against the IRS. While Dr. Harris had encountered his share of stubborn young patients, he had never met one as contumacious as Leo, who fought tooth and nail against his mother's attempt to get him into the dentist's chair for a cleaning. Alright, but I like this app. It's very, very simple.
Ultracrepidarian.
It sounds like a fucking dinosaur. Ultracrepidarian. A person who criticizes judges or gives advice on subjects that they don't know well.
Eudaimonic.
Eudaimonic. Promoting happiness or fulfillment through purposeful action. After spending the day volunteering at a local shelter, we felt a deep sense of eudaimonic contentment as we relaxed under a starry sky. Okay, so ultracrepidarian, eudaimonic, and contumacious. Alright, I found my head mount for my GoPro, so I was thinking that I would go out and shovel off the snow from my car to prepare for the gym later on. I've charged the GoPro up to above 20%. Let's drink some Fireblood. 1 scoop, that's all you need with Fireblood. 1 daily scoop with all your body's needs. All the vitamins, amino acids, and minerals that your body needs for the day. Throw this shit away and buy some Fireblood. There's a link in the description. It increases testosterone in men, but the ladies can also drink this if they want to. It's very good for you. The only thing is it doesn't taste very good because it's unflavored. It supports muscle growth. If you combine it with the right nutrition, it will give you energy. It will give you better sleep. I can put up on the screen what it contains so you can see. Cheers. Ah, delicious. Amazing. So, I've almost completed every goal. And what else? What else do I have left to do? It's the 20 answers to one problem. It's the workout, chest and abs. I really think that's it. Oh yeah, the product video. Once that is finished, I've completed all the tasks, and I know that completing all tasks for the day, it's an awesome feeling. I'm happy for the snow, because up here in the north of Scandinavia, Sweden, north of Sweden, if you come here you would expect some snow. You wouldn't expect to get a sunburn, you know. So I got this car in the autumn this year actually, so it's pretty new. I was used to drive a Volvo 740 from '89, and it was doing some evil pranks on me from time to time. It could stop accelerating even though I was pressing the gas pedal. It just stopped accelerating. It was leaking from the exhaust system. It was leaking fuel in the beginning. It had some electric flaws, and yeah, you know, it was an old car, easy to fix. The downside was it broke down all the time. I'm very happy with my new car, my Audi A4 from 2002. So it has much more torque than my Volvo. It has different rims, front and back, but it has brand new winter tires. I really enjoy this car. The only downside is that you can't roll down the window on the driver's side, but you can roll down every other window from the driver's side. But if you sit in the passenger seat or in the back seat, you can't roll down the window from those doors. So it's only the driver's door that works for the other windows, but you can't roll down your own. And also it has a dent here on this side. And actually a couple of months ago an accident occurred where... So my GoPro just died, as I thought. So I was on my way home from a party at a club called Western Farm. I was at the party the day before, and I just picked up my girlfriend, and I don't know how the traffic laws are in other countries, but here in Sweden it's a law called högerregeln. So you need to stop for traffic on the right side if it isn't any sign or traffic lights that telling you otherwise. And it was an intersection like that. So I was supposed to actually wait for the guy that came from the road to the right. So I was driving, you know, at a normal speed, 50 kilometers an hour, maybe lower. So I see that there is cars that driving on the other lane to the opposite side. So I was thinking like, yeah, okay, he will have to wait for those cars to pass. So I will just block traffic if I stop here. It's more efficient if I just keep driving. But the guy that came from the right, he didn't think like I did. So when I was in the middle of the intersection, I was literally horizontal with the right road where the guy came from. He started to roll out. And I guess he didn't see me. I guess that I would assume that he was looking at the right side to match up with the speed of the cars that coming from the opposite lane. But he started to roll out when I was in the middle of the intersection. And I thought like, oh, fuck, he's gonna hit me. Come on. And when I saw that he was rolling out, you know, I squeezed 100% of the turbo to pass him before he hit me. But unfortunately, he hit me just with his bumper on this side. So I saw that he was continuing to drive. When I looked at the rear mirror, you know, I thought that he was going to leave. So I was like, it's gonna be a fucking road race or something right now. So I started to accelerate, and I did a U-turn in a safety island, I think it's called, to split the lanes up. So I did a U-turn on there, you know. My girlfriend sitting beside me, you know, I'm crazy. And, you know, luckily he stopped on the sidewalk by a park. So we both stepped out of our cars and was about to have a small conversation about what just happened. And he started to say like, oh, you was going fast. Like, I'm like, no, I started to accelerate. I didn't even have time to say what I thought until he said like, no, this is my rights. I did the right thing because I followed the law. I was like, all right. I will talk to my insurance company about this. We figure it out. No problem. I didn't have the energy to discuss with this man because I was hangover and, you know, and my car was fine. Just a small scratch. You can barely see it. I will probably fix it up in the summer once I have some money. Shit can happen, you know. You need to stay aware when you're out and driving in traffic and assume that every other person is an idiot. But yeah, so far I love this car. It starts very easy without problems, even though it's pretty cold. I just have the engine heater connected all the time. In the near future, me and Oscar will get an Audi RS6 black. But now it's ready for driving to the gym later on. I'm waiting for Oscar to get home from school, and I will go in and do the last tasks. And yeah. All right. So first problem, make 1 to 1.5k with hustle. Let's say content creation, marketing service, real estate, investing stock market, gold, silver / oil, crypto, they flipping items, selling own stuff, the stuff that just gather dust at home, dropshipping. All right, we have 10 now. It went pretty fast. This might be easier than I thought. There is other problems that will get much harder to come up with 20 answers to. Lawn mowing, shoveling snow. I say transport services, so perhaps driving people from club to club when they're drunk. They pay more because you're available. Seller for others, offering a service to help them get more sales by being the salesman yourself for that business. 5 more. Music producer. So as a music producer, I would say selling beats that you create or being basically a musician yourself. Record label company. YouTuber. There's 3 left, so I would say YouTuber and influencer in the same. So YouTubers that gaining money from the views from YouTube itself and landing promotion deals. Clothing brand. I would put brand in general because there's only 2 left. So videographer, start a local business, being a tattoo artist or a barber or something. I have now written down 20 answers to the first problem. The next problem I believe will be much harder because that is get an aesthetic body. Perfect. I'm gathering a lot of content material today. So there's not much left to do except produce a product video, which I will just use the clips that I already have and make a twist of it and go and do some chest. This was day 12. I hope you have made yourself an amazing day and put in 100% of your energy each day and be a man of your word. And I will see you in day 13.